Abraham Lincoln is seen by many as America's greatest political figure. He modeled himself after another great leader, Henry Clay. On August 21, 1858, in his first debate with Stephen Douglas, Lincoln called Clay my beau ideal of a statesman for whom I fought all my humble life. One of the best pieces of evidence for the impact of Clay on Lincoln is the frequency with which Lincoln quoted Clay. He infused many of his speeches with Clay's words, including 41 times in his debates with Douglas alone. In 1832, Abraham Lincoln cast his first vote in a presidential election, and it was for Henry Clay. From that time on, Lincoln was a loyal Whig and voted and campaigned for Clay again in 1844. He also served as an elector for the Whig Party in Illinois that year. Lincoln not only endorsed the man, he also adopted many of Clay's policies. He was a staunch proponent of Clay's American system, his economic plan to develop and unify the nation. Though a lifelong opponent of slavery, Lincoln also championed Clay's ideology of gradual emancipation and colonization of the enslaved as a means to ultimately end the institution while preserving the Union. While Lincoln married Mary Todd, a Lexingtonian and friend of the Clay family, and visited Lexington at least twice, there is little evidence to suggest a friendship with Henry Clay. Clay delivered his famous market speech on November 13, 1847, and Lincoln, who was in town visiting his wife's family, may have attended. This is likely the only time he and Clay may have met. Earlier that year, Clay apparently gave Lincoln a copy of his Life and Speeches, inscribed to Abraham Lincoln, with constant regard to friendship, H. Clay, 11 May 1847. While nothing else is known about this gift, it indicates the possibility of friendship. While Clay's influence on Lincoln is not often listed among his legacies, it is one of the most important. The unwavering belief in the preservation and protection of the Union Lincoln took from Clay provided the resolve necessary to prosecute the Civil War. In 1862, as that war raged, Lincoln wrote to Henry Clay's son John to thank him for the gift of one of his father's snuff boxes. In the letter, he summed up what Clay meant to him when he wrote, "I recognize his voice, speaking as it ever spoke, for the Union, the Constitution, and the freedom of mankind."